according to his word, and all my needs he supplies.
Hello again, and my main focus today is I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continually be in my mouth. I don't know what your mouth gonna do. I'm telling you what's gonna be in my mouth. And my soul will make her boast in the Lord for one simple reason. He is the man. I don't care who's in the White House. I don't care who's in the governor's mansion. I don't care. He is the one in control. And I'm not going to be stopping just because it seems like everything is so bad and we have to do this and we have to do that. I can't go here and I can't go there. God blesses me to go everywhere he wants me to go. Okay? And with that, I'm satisfied. He has blessed me to see another birthday this month. And it wasn't a birthday that was 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. Oh no, I'm almost 75, okay? And I still get up every morning and go to work. I come back home. I take care of myself and anybody else he places in my pathway. Why? Because he is the one that's in control of everything and everyone. And I'm one of the ones that he has control over. By his stripes, I'm healed. He is the reason I can get up every day. I don't just exist, I live because of him, which is one of the songs that's going to be coming out on my next CD. It has nothing to do with who is giving me some money, giving me a job, giving me transportation, or making a way for me to be on somebody's program. No. That's not what I'm living for. I'm living and having abundant life because he said he would bless me that way. And for one simple reason, I am definitely going to continue to give him the praise. He's the one, not anybody else. And because of that, I can tell you, it won't make any difference what happens on November 3rd, 4th, or 5th, whenever they finish counting the votes. He is still in control. You think that Mr. Trump is the man in charge. Have you ever thought about who gives Mr. Trump breath of life to wake up, to sign his name, to suggest ideas, to even think that I can have this person to help me to get what I want done facilitated? It's only because God gives him the brain and the function to be able to do just that. Ain't no need in blaming anybody, whether it be Trump or Biden, because they both old and they're both human, and humans err.
That's good.
But Christ does not. He makes no mistakes. So no matter what comes or goes, it's all in his hands. Have you ever thought about all of the money you are saving, ladies, because you don't have to have your hair done as often so that you can be in church looking real good? You don't have to buy all those clothes so that you can march up and down the aisles looking really fancy. The men don't have to have all of the shaving lotions and shaving equipment. Why? Because they're not before the congregation being seen with a woolly face or with the hair not so right. Why? The pandemic is going on. They're not being seen every week, 3 times a week, because they are not in a congregation. They're not with people as a rule. They have to do everything virtually. So you don't have to spend as much money getting your hair done, getting your nails done, getting your face made up. You don't have to spend. And Mary Kay is not a cheap cosmetic, okay? Neither is what is it? Lancome. They not cheap. Uh, the other one, Miss Clairol, and what's that other one? There are quite a few of them, and they come to mind off and on. But they're not the ones that keep you looking like you look. Your face gets moisturized because he sends the sun, he sends the rain only when you need it. He lets your body produce the oil. You're able to eat better because you're not going in and out of restaurants paying the high prices for all the fried foods, eating all the grease. Why? Because it's pandemic going on. So what do I say? Bless the Lord at all times. Let his praises continually be in your mouth. Always be thanking him for what you have, for what you're able to do, because without him, there is nothing else. Now, I have my brother here with me, Brother Randell Smith, and I had him on the program before. He has gone on to do extreme things in music. And I let you hear one of his songs way back then when he came on the program. It's called You're My Everything. He's gone with that. And he's doing other things. God is not stopping just because of a virus. No. Nothing can stop him. He's bigger than everything and anything that you can name. A hurricane, a flood, a fire, it matters not. He's in control of all of that. Okay? Nothing is impossible. And when you have nothing and can make it go as far and as wide as the sounds can carry, that means you're definitely the master of it all. And that's what he is. He is our master. He is the man. And we only have to recognize, acknowledge, and give him credit for what we have. Only because he's the only reason why we have it. We live because he said so. He died so that we could. He didn't have to, but he did. God our Father didn't have to let his son come, but he did. Yeah. Why? Because he's in control and could dictate as to how these lives were going to go. The children of Israel, the Egyptians, they all had their time and their place. Now it's our time. Recognize him and stand in the promise that he has given us. He's made the way for us. All we have to do is go ahead and walk therein. There is no reason why we shouldn't excel, because nothing, and when I say nothing, I mean a virus is nothing to Christ. A virus is nothing to God. And since it's nothing, that means all he has to do is snap a finger, wave a hand, bat an eye, and it's gone. He's letting it happen so that we can actually excel. We can flourish. We can acknowledge him for who he is and what he is in our lives. We can actually stand up afterward. Mm-hmm. and say, it's only because of God that I made it this far. Because through the pandemic, I wasn't working. I wasn't doing this. I didn't have that. And still, you survived. Because the pandemic is nothing. And to God, that's all it is. Nothing. It's less than a fly. All he has to do is just kill it, and it's gone. All we have to do is remember to be humble and speak to him. Ask him to heal our lands. Ask him to keep us in his will. Ask him to give us the strength to stand in the promises that he's already made for us. Once we start standing, then we can move forward. And we can go from one level to the next, and we can go ahead and say, thank you, Lord, because it's because of him that we live, breathe, move, have our being, and can go about and do whatever it is we're doing. That's why he's given us the strength to live through nothing. That's all this pandemic is. Nothing. And he can handle that. He can handle the creation of this earth and the world itself. If he can handle that in 7 days, a pandemic is nothing. And he can handle it. And he is handling it. Otherwise, none of us would be here. It would have come along and wiped everybody out. But if it does, it's only because he said, take them. I want my children to come to me. We took him out of the schools, and he still let us go to school. We took him out of the games, and all of a sudden now we're recognizing that it is because of him, so now we want him back. This is all he's after. Know him for who he is, because he said, I am the great I am. Not I am the one that can control the weather. I'm the one that can give you a job. I'm the one that can give you some food. Oh no. He said, I am the great I am. That means he can do it all and then some. All you have to do is stand there and wait for him to do it. I've been standing and waiting for him to do the impossible. And I know it's not impossible for him, because nothing is impossible for him. And that's all what I want from him is. I want nothing from him. In his eyesight, all I'm asking him for is absolutely nothing, because he could do it just like that. But I have to meet his standards, his approval, and he will go ahead and open the doors, and all I've got to do is walk through them. Why? Because I recognize him as the great I am, because that's who he is. He's the creator of us all, of everything. Whether it be a pandemic or not, he created it. I don't care who wants to take credit for it. He let it happen. Why? Because we have to learn a lesson. Once we show him that we have learned and we are ready to go to the next level, that's when he'll take us to that next level. This one song says, God defined. I'm telling you, my grandson went ahead and he redid the song, but he redid it where young people could actually get something from it. I don't. I'm not the one that goes with all the rapping, okay? This is something I can do. You can understand what I'm saying. And he wrote it. He wasn't but 13. God can do that. You know he can do anything. God is the only one for me. Nobody is greater or higher than He. Come sing with me, come rejoice His name. Give Him the praise, your life won't be the same. He's the sun after the rain. He's the one to erase all your pain. He brings you through the night. He gives the blinded sight. He wakes you up for another day. Then He starts you on your way. He supplies all of your needs. So come and sing with me. He puts the clothes on your back. He keeps you healthy and intact. He lets you see all of your tomorrows and gets rid of all your sorrows. He will be your friend right to the end. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. As it says in Philippians 4:13, God is the only one for me. Nobody is greater or higher than He. Come sing with me, come rejoice His name. Give Him the praise, your life will be the same. God is the only one for me. Nobody is greater or higher than He. Come sing with me, come rejoice His name. Give Him the praise, your life won't be the same. 'Cause when God says go, you've got to go. Don't hesitate, just go with the flow. He's got your back, He'll see you through. Let's praise Him, me and you. God is the only one for me. Nobody is greater or higher than He. Come sing with me, come rejoice His name. Give Him the praise, your life won't be the same. God is not Mr. Trump, not Joe Biden, not any love. He is the great I am, okay? Don't believe everything you read, what you hear. Think back, read your scriptures, and realize God is. Not Trump, not Biden, not Harris, not Pence. It's God. Remember that. God is. All of the rules, the regulations, the laws, the government that is in place, it's only because God allowed it. And if He allows it, there is a reason. Go for His reasoning. That's all you got to do. What you got to say, brother? I know I didn't let you say nothing today. I'm so sorry.
No, you said a mouthful.
I'm so sorry.
Evangelist LeCour.
I am so sorry. I did that. I just got wound up and just went.
Did not we enjoy that word from my sister, Evangelist LeCour? I thank God for being here today. I especially am excited for this great woman of God here, the ministry that God's given her. And one point she didn't say is she has a giving heart. And she don't know it, but she done made me cry a lot of times by doing stuff for me. But I'm going to get it back, though. And so I'm glad to be here because I went through some things recently that I had given up on because I was done. I was tired. And as normal, God said, I made you. You don't say no
That's
to
right.
me.
That's right. That's
So in
right.
my times of trials and tribulations, I went to Ohio for a little minute. And when I went there, I wrote a song entitled God is Amazing.
All right.
And it is beautiful. I had to be careful, Antoine. I started humming and I got emotional. I said, nope, can't do it. And so the Lord answered a prayer. I said, every song that you give me, let it go all across the world and then let it touch the hearts of men.
Touch somebody.
And I got a call yesterday about that song that my sister been playing, You Are God, You Are Everything.
Mm-hmm.
The brother said, if you go back in and put some more words to that song, he said, you got hit. I looked up on my feed and this lady said, that song is a hit. I was like, what? I remember the prayer that I asked God for. So in this last hour, those of you that have a gift and you all feel that God has called you to the gift of recording music, get to it.
That's right. Do it.
We don't know the day nor the hour when the Son of Man shall appear.
Mm-hmm.
As a young fella said, don't talk about it. Be about
it. That's right. That's right.
Evangelist LeCour.
I'm serious. He's telling it like it is. And that's the song right there. I played it for you before, but there it is. Because God is our everything. I'm serious. That's it.
You are everything. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You are everything, yeah.
Yes.
Your mother, father, sister, brother, yeah. You are everything.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
You are all that I need.
All
Yeah.
that I need.
You are all that I need.
All
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I need.
Your mother, father, sister, brother, yeah. You are all that I need, yeah. Yeah. Lord, you are my everything, yeah, yeah. Lord, you're my sister. Oh, you're my brother, yeah.
Lord, you're my everything.
Lord, you're my everything, yeah, yeah. Lord, you're my everything. Lord, you're my way maker, yeah, yeah.
As if you let little stuff stop you, you never get the big stuff that he has for you. I look forward to being here next month, and hopefully everything will be everything according to his will. Okay? I look forward to it. Contact Bell Global Network whenever you want to see us and hear us. We'll be there.
All that I need is in Jesus. He satisfies my desires according to his word. and all my needs He supplies. My
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Vicki Winans, and you're watching Bell Global Network.
Hi, everybody. I'm telling you, everything that happened to me that was good, God did it. I'm Evelyn Turrentine, AG, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
This is Pastor D. Alexander Bullock of Preachers of Detroit, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
This is Bishop Edgar Van of Second Ebenezer Church in Detroit, Michigan, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Stannis. You know me best as Thelma from the TV show Good Times, and you are watching Bell Global Network.
My name is Mike Duggan, and I'm watching the Bell Global Network.
Hey, keep it locked. It's your boy D. Hattie watching the Bell Global Network. You know how it is.
Hi, I'm Charlie Langton, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
Hi, this is Martha Reeves, and you're watching Bell Global Network.